Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom is back, and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives and Chill. This is where, the owner of the garage has a nice little sit down, chat and talk, Oh, you know what I should have done? You're British, Luke. We could have had some tea. But, could have some tea on the screen, drink and be like, oh, indubitably, it's a nice Type 2 over there. But yeah, we're going to sit down, have a talk about the garage, It's basically a garage review, but we also have the owner of the garage with us, and he will tell us all the cool stories and his favorite cars and, every quirky and feature that I may have missed when I looked through it when he sent me the video about 10 days ago. So with that said, our guest of honor today, Luke, do you want to say hi?
Hi, I've got scones. So you got the tea, I got the scones.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. What kind of scones? Blueberry scones? Or is it just scone flavored scones?
Raisin ones.
I love raisins, actually, so I would love some of that. I have I have green tea. That's the tea that I have. But yeah, this is your pride and joy. This is your garage, right? 18,000 trophies, 500 RQ. I guess the first thing we have to ask is, how long have you been playing?
Just under 700 days.
Just under 700 days. That's cool. And obviously you have one of the OG prize cars that we'll see in a bit in the Porsche category. And then finally we also have my co-host. You might have seen him from the first Top Drives and Chill episode because he was the he was the guest. Leo, you want to say hi?
Yo, what's good?
What is
I
good?
got some tea right here. I got a bunch of tea, actually.
Yeah, I know you have a bunch of tea. I don't have a lot of tea. I need to get more tea. I'm a coffee person, but then again, I'm also really lazy to make coffee in the morning because that's a lot of effort. So I'd rather just go out and get coffee from a store. But yeah, your garage right here. Let's get into it. We'll start off with the commons, and as per usual, we are greeted with the Type 2s as always. For most garages, I feel like our review, we always start with the Type 2s. That's a nice one, actually. 2 Caballeros. Those were great dragsters before the Biposto. I think you do have the Biposto as well, isn't that right?
I think so.
Yeah. One thing about this garage is that it's actually massive. There's the Biposto right there. It's a great little dragster. Ooh, yeah.
Those the 2 Trans Ams are on your recommendation, by the way.
The 2 oh yeah. Those are great cars. Where are they anyway? They're RQ13, aren't they? Oh yeah. We got it. Yeah, there we go. Those, they're great cars. So obviously they're on my recommendation. How do you feel about them? Have you been using them? Have they been good to you?
They are so good in common clubs.
Yeah, they're really so good. One thing that I've learned that is a little bit of a surprise, and this might not be a surprise to some of you guys, is that it actually loses on the slalom to the Honda Beat. I was just thinking, because the Honda Beat, although it has one more handling, this car has a 0 to 60 of a second less. But it does lose to the Honda Beat. I guess it's a weight thing, but still, amazing car that.
Yeah, the Firebird is dummy thick.
Yeah, it is. It's wide. It's a wide boy. Firebird wide body win. But yeah, as you can see, this is a massive common garage. One thing that you told me before we started recording is that you are quite the collector of commons, aren't you?
Yep.
Trying to go for all of them.
151 so far, and I think there's over 300.
151. You told me, was it 151 that you have in total, or 151 maxed?
151 max.
That's actually
I think
insane.
It's like 190 that's locked.
That is actually insane. I mean, we've seen players like Android Fanatic going for all the rares, but commons, there's just a lot more commons to choose from. So you have a big garage, and obviously you have all the Jaguar XK140s, isn't that correct?
I think I missed one, but I've got 10 on screen there.
That's actually awesome. I think, yeah, you may have missed one, but still, quite a feat, and you've decided to keep them all. Any reasoning behind that? Because for me, I've sold them all besides 5.
Well, I've got rid of all the other prize cards. I've only kept 3 of all the others, so I thought, well, I might as well just have a wall of Jags.
Fair enough. I like that. I mess with that. Also, the 2 2600s. My recommendation, I would assume.
Yep. The 969 one is actually pretty decent for fast track.
Oh my god! I just realized that is 969.
It never gets mentioned, and it does win on the Italian clubs.
That's, you know what, I'll need to get 1969. It's actually pretty interesting. So the 996 and the 969, they hit the same top speed, don't they?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, hold on. I did one 969 and you laughed at me. I hate it.
You had one of these 969?
I had one. Yeah, I sold it.
Oh, I don't even remember that, honestly. I remember a lot of your cars, but I didn't remember getting a 969 of that. But yeah, like I said, when I was looking through the garage, I didn't even realize that was a 969 because the first thing I look at when I think of the 2600 is the top speed. So I saw both of them with 141, and I was like, oh, they're both 996. But yeah, you're right, 969. That's actually interesting. Yeah, Leo, you can get one again. I'll probably get one too now.
Well, the something neat to note is that Jag prize car actually is the new mid-range king of common and has a really nice top speed as well. So
is it the better alternative on the test pool now, or no?
I don't actually know. I would really need to test them head to head to make sure.
That's one I need to test as well, because if that Jag prize car is, but once again, not everyone can get the prize car, so the alpha is still really useful.
Very true.
Yeah, the first thing I want to talk about, Leo, you're gonna love this, by the way, because I said you're gonna love his comments. The Renault Zoe. Leo, do you have this?
I don't, and looking at it maxed, I can see why I never bothered.
Yeah, well, there you go. I think it's interesting because I don't think I've ever. This is the first garage I have reviewed, the first garage I have seen that has a Renault Zoe. And not only that you have it maxed. Top speed of 91.
Yeah. It's got an eco tag though.
It's got the eco tag. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like how that car looks. It's a bit scary if you ask me. I hate how everything is connected in the front. But yeah, so any reasoning, any sentimental value behind the Zoe? Maybe you had a girlfriend called Zoe. I don't know.
How'd you guess?
Oh my god! No way! But yeah, is there any reason, or is it because it's a common and you just want it in the collection?
Collection.
Fair enough. I mean, I have to say, that's decent handling, and I know it's. I would assume it's medium and it's standard tires as well. But still, 91 handling, yikes. And also the 9.60 to 60. Oh geez.
I got a hunch though. I got a feeling that because it's RQ18 with those kind of stats, I bet the off the line is really good.
I bet, and it probably weighs like nothing.
It's an EV, so yeah, it will be.
It's just insane, putting
probably
those
up there with
cars...
I think it's up there with the 4.2 for the off the line.
It's 14th off the line, like out of every common.
No, it's up there with the 4.2.
Oh, with the 4.2. I don't know what the 4.2 is, honestly. So.
Smart.
Oh, the smart 4. Oh, okay, all right, yeah. That's why I don't know anything about the smarts, because I don't collect the smarts. So moving on to uncommons, if there's nothing else. There are a couple recommendations I have for you. Oh, is there anything else that I missed?
Nah, go on.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, a couple more recommendations would be, the first one would be the Fiat Dino Spider. I think we'll see that in a little bit. It's RQ28. And the next one is the Volkswagen Corrado 16V. We'll get to that in a bit, and obviously we'll talk about it. But obviously some very nice comments here. Are you also trying to collect every uncommon in the game?
No, but I'm trying to max every good uncommon.
Okay, and is every common, because obviously, and I think one thing I should say to the audience is that all these cars here are locked. So Luke actually has more cars than what we see here. So are these all the commons that you lock, cars that you think are good and you are planning to max? Because there are a lot of zero-star cars in here.
Yeah, they are all I am planning to max them all.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so the first one I'll talk about is
that's
Fiat
the Dino Spider.
Yeah, so it's actually really good. It hits about, I think, 6.60 to 60, 74 handling, something of the sort. I think maybe even more than 74 handling. But I do have it maxed out, and I use it for rain events because standard tires. It has really good MRA as well, like really good MRA. I think it's like, I don't want to be 100% here, but I think it's close to the 80s, might even be in the 80s or high 70s.
Oh wow!
Yeah, no, that's a great sleeper car. I've been using it a lot, especially when it comes to standard tire events. Fast circuit, really good low RQ in clubs. So that's one I would definitely recommend. And the other one here is the RQ29 Volkswagen Corrado. Leo, do you have this one next?
The Corrado, yeah, of course.
It's a great car, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, we
Unfortunately.
we personally don't like Volkswagens, but if we have it maxed out, it's a pretty good car. 84 handling, 0 to 60. I can't really remember what it is though. I think it's like 5.6. Is it 5.6? I'm not sure. It's low. That's what I remember.
I just think it gets overshadowed by the up that it doesn't ever get used.
There are actually different categories because the up is medium, the Corrado is low.
Yeah.
The Corrado also has better top speed.
Yeah, 146 I think maxed out. Not bad for an uncommon, really. Especially with 84 handling, because when you think about it, all the other high top speed uncommons, they're those Italian ones with like no handling, like the Mexico. But that one does hit 170, so that's a really good car as well. So moving on to rares, the first thing that I thought was pretty interesting, and I have to say you have a lot of key rares, and obviously you told me that you play a lot of clubs, so I will point out some cars that I would definitely I'll double up on. The Opel GT, obviously a really good one.
Yep. I need to max those other three.
Yeah, those are really good. The Chevy C2 369, that's a good one too, but you have the Firebird, so you know that's fine.
Also, on that, we just passed it. That four-wheel drive Golf is actually pretty good.
Four-wheel drive Golf.
Right there, yeah. Golf,
yeah, that one.
60 Rally.
G60.
That thing is definitely worth maxing. Actually, it's like 6.885 or 6.585 or something.
Yeah.
With four-wheel drive and medium, it's actually pretty decent.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's beating me. It's beating me a fair bit in clubs. That's why I've got one.
Wow, 85 four-wheel drive medium. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty decent.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a steep. That's actually really good.
Especially now that the SVX went up to super rare, it's really a really nice four-wheel drive option in rare.
For sure. Yeah, no, that's a good one because I didn't know much about that one. What I was going to talk about was just to get multiple, duplicates of the GMC Denali XT because that's like one of the best city streets rares, right? One thing that I've always done is like I've always loved to recommend the Nissan GTR Skytop. Hardtop, Skytop, Skyline Hardtop.
Yep.
And that's a really good car, but what I have learned is that GMC Denali XT is actually better, and there is one other car that is better than the GTR. The GTR is still good, right? It fills in a really niche category when it comes to Japanese events, which is really common in clubs. But that GMC Denali, I need a second one myself. I've been looking for a second one. And then another great medium ground clearance, just city streets rare is the Vauxhall Chevette. RQ38, which we'll see in a bit as well. So that's a really good car to get multiple. Yeah, that one right there, 6191.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be a super rare.
Yeah, it used to be a super rare, and I was really confident that the Skyline was going to beat it because it's 6.10 to 60 compared to the Skyline's 5.4. But the Chevette still wins the city streets, small and medium. So definitely a car that I need to get a second one of as well now. But those are some really good cars.
Both of those.
Huh?
I maxed both of those and the Porsche 550. I maxed them all when they were super rare.
Ooh, that's an expensive investment. The Porsche, I don't know which Porsche that is.
This man out here flexing the 550 probably.
Yeah, that's the Skyline Hardtop. That's still a great car, definitely. And the Lotus Elise 1.6, that's like the OG twisty. Like, the Opel GT is really niche, right? You use it for the G-force and the slalom, but when it comes to like the twisties, the hairpins, the Lotus Elise, it kind of just gets the job done on everything. It's really one of my most used club cars, that Elise. So definitely having a second one max out would be good. Yeah.
It still gets a lot of use.
Yeah. Wait, which one? The Opel or the Elise?
The Elise.
Yeah.
Even in the low tier challenge events as well, it gets a lot of use there.
Yeah, it's a really versatile car, isn't it? Like I can use it on the fast circuit, and I'm still pretty confident that it'll get the job done. The only thing I wouldn't put it on would be the drags and the test bowls, really. But yeah, it's a really good car, and in my opinion, having two max is always really good, but obviously if you want to get in 15 races, if you want to get in 30 races in clubs, you need that squad depth. So the max would be having 6 maxed out, but that's a lot of work, and
why stop there? Get 8, 10.
Get 10. Why not go 60 races in clubs? Because nobody in the right mind would do that, right? But yeah, those are great ones. The Escort Rally spec, that's a good one. The BMW Z3 is also a very good club car.
That's my go-to standard tires rare.
Agreed, me too. I mean, it beats like the Caterhams and the Elans and everything. The Caterhams, they do come close, but the Z3s are just better. So when you have that RQ, I guess, space to work with, that's definitely a car that you want multiple of. The DB4, strange about the DB4, because that car, a decent 0 to 60, great MRA on that, decent handling as well. I don't know about you, but I don't see myself using that a lot. Not at all.
No, I don't.
That one is 323 as well. Are you going to make a 332 one?
Yeah, that's what the second one's there for.
Okay.
And the same for the Virage.
And the Virage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Virage is the other way around.
Yeah,
so I've got the 996 Virage, and the other one's going to be 969.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because never really used it. In the end, when it comes to drags, when it comes to rares, it's just always down to, you know, Ghibli SS on the Testable and the mile, Firebird on the quarter mile and the half mile, and then I never get the chance to use the DB4 and the Aston Martin Virage, so it's kind of sad because they're great cars. But
The Virage gets more use than the Zagato does. And
Yeah,
I think
because
the
it has
Virage
a
over
higher
like
top
a mile in a
speed,
test
right?
bar will beat it.
yeah. It's a higher top speed and better MRA, so I know what you mean. So I guess at the end of the day, you need them in like rare UK.
The thing is with the DB4 is that it's a Ghibli SS that's usable in UK events. Basically, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just it's a little crappier version of the Ghibli SS, but like,
Yeah.
it's still good. It's just it pains me to say it because I love that car, but it's just not as good as the Ghibli SS.
That other Aston Martin is sort of in the middle there is Max now as well.
Oh, cool. All right, sweet. So yeah, anything else about the rares that you want to talk about, Luca, or we want to move on to super rares?
Nothing really.
All right,
Just
sweet.
yeah.
So moving on to super rares, you know, once again, like I said, no, I don't have much to talk about it. Once again, super rares is like the least of my speciality. So Leo, if you have anything you want to point out, go ahead, man.
I mean, I already saw the Max SVX. I'm watching. I saw it. I
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
the Alki one, right?
No, I wouldn't call it that.
Alcyon
Because-
one.
Alcyone is the correct pronunciation.
Alki.
I guarantee he's gonna edit that out.
No. I'll keep it in there. I'll keep it in there. One thing that I want to point out, obviously, is that Chevrolet Silverado SS. Leo, you and I, we've talked about it. We've talked about how good of a car that is. I don't have it maxed out yet, but this is for the viewers. If you want to see what it looks like maxed out, 5583 high ground clearance standard tires. Yeah, it's a good looking
It
car.
saved me so much in. I think I had won a prize car with that.
Really? Oh wow! All right.
I think it helped me win a prize car.
That's
Very-
wow. What price car do you remember?
Um,
Chevrolet requirements.
yeah, I think it was like one of the prelims or qualifiers, but it really helps, and I got a high like tier 1 with it.
Oh, that's
When everyone
fantastic
else was
news. Actually,
using-
love that. Wow. Okay.
Everyone else was using all surface on the Baja circuits, and I was using that, and I was winning.
Very cool.
Awesome, yeah. And then obviously we have the we don't talk about that one star Clio V6 over there, but yeah, a lot of maxes. I love to see it. You know, you love to see it. Max or nothing. Obviously, you know, just a little bit
Yeah.
of one stars here and there. But obviously, when it comes to clubs, when it comes to multiplayer events, you know, one of the main rules of top drives is it's maxed or nothing. Unless it's a legendary,
Yeah.
obviously 1 star or 1-2-1. If you're Leo, then
Oh, have
max
we-
or nothing for everything.
I mean, yeah.
One thing that we've gone past actually, the K5 Blazer, the
Yeah.
super rare one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that beats the Porsche 924 on dirt quarter mile.
Really?
Wow.
I guess it's the off the line and the 4-wheel drive, right?
Yeah,
Off the line of a
dirt and
K5
snow
Blazer.
quarter,
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah.
dirt or snow quarter mile. It beats the
There it is.
924 Rally.
The K5 Blazer is a really good car, though. I do have 2 of those max, but I am using them, you know, less and less now because I like to go
Yeah.
heavy and light. So usually in clubs when there's off-road, I usually go light on the off-road, maybe with like the Ford Escort, and I'll go heavy somewhere else with the Ford Rally and, you know, maybe Lamborghini Urus if I can use it.
I use the Ram Rebels now.
Oh, okay. I don't use the Ram Rebels. I'm a Colorado all the way, and you have a lot of the Colorados, and we'll see it in a bit as well. So usually
Yep.
when it comes to ultra rares, I talk about cars that you confuse, but once again, these are all the cars that you've locked already. So I'm not gonna harp on too much about cars that you can get rid of, since you know these are cars that you locked. These are cars that you want to keep. Definitely some really nice ones. You know, interesting one. What's your favorite ultra rare? That's the question. You got a favorite ultra rare?
Yeah, probably the Thanos Countach
Ah.
or the
Whoa.
or the 030 that we're on right now.
Yes. So I'm guessing that this one is 699 and this is 969. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I don't think the 969 will win on anything. Well, hairpin and slalom as always, right? So is
The
that
But
969
they
is
come in
actually-
so clutch.
Yeah, the 969 is really good actually for the 030. I have 2 at 699, and I definitely think it was a mistake not to do one of each.
Yeah, it's an interesting one
it is.
actually. For the 030, did you open Fiat carbon fibers just to get it?
I opened one, but then I opened like 3 more.
And how about
No, I
Luke?
got them from Italian premiums, I think.
Oh, Italian premiums. That's actually very lucky. The only one that I have is from an Italian premium as well. I've never opened a Fiat Carbon. I just never felt like it was worth it enough, but that is a really, really good car though, to be fair. 4095, that's for the RS200 stats on a car that's, you know, 4
Yeah.
RQ lighter, and it's really, really light as well, so a great car. I don't think it should be RQ60. I think it should be at least be 62. And then you have duplicates of some really good
Yeah.
cars, right? The Evo 4, Honda Legend. We got 4 maxed out
Yeah.
rallies just for Derek. One
I'm-
Tamora.
I'm maxing another Honda Legend because you do not 699 a Honda Legend. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
969 or nothing with that.
It's
Yeah.
969 or nothing. Yeah, agreed. And obviously you're part of the 996 or the 332 Vauxhall Malou Club. I remember.
Yep.
Yeah, so am I.
Of
Would
course.
love a second one. 699.
Yeah.
I would love 5 of those actually. That's a car. That's an amazing club car because that is the best ultra rare medium ground clearance city streets car now. It actually beats the Evo
Yeah.
in small and medium in the dry, so it's insane. 3 maxed out Colorados. Very, very lucky. Did you open any Chevy Carbons for that, or just, you know, from ceramic packs?
That's mostly ceramics.
Just
And
normal
one
ceramics or like
one
off-road
carbon.
premiums?
Just normal ceramics.
Whoa,
That's really lucky.
that's crazy.
That is
I
really
had
lucky.
another one as well, but I fused it.
Yeah, that is actually. You've actually fused one too. The flex, man. That's actually really, really lucky. The Auto Delta, obviously, that's a huge flex. Tamora, you know, Auto Delta, Tamora. Those are cars I don't have that I want really.
Man, he's not even commenting on the butter car.
Oh
I
yeah,
would
you want me
say
to
that-
you want me to talk about the butter car?
I mean, I would just like to point out that I see that your Mulsanne speed is 323. You may want to consider getting one of either that or the Mulsanne Blue Train Edition, which is the same car, and maxing
Yeah.
that as 233 because it wins on city streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized that after I'd done it.
I mean, I have one of each. I get pretty decent use out of both, so I don't think it's a loss to have one of each. But I definitely would get a 233.
All right, for sure. So 233
It
or
is-
butters, guys. That's
It
the
gets a
lesson.
lot of use. It gets a lot of use.
I actually don't use my Mulsanne speed a lot. I haven't maxed out. I maxed out the wrong way too. I actually 323 it because I thought, oh, it's really heavy, so I'm gonna 323 it. And then Leah was like, no, 223. I was like, okay. So it's literally just Astons that use 323 for Ultra. Everything else is just 233 on that. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, the scat pack was something as well.
Sky Pack. What about it?
Maxing a scat. Yeah, maxing the scat pack.
Oh yeah, 3492. Leo, we were talking about that as well.
No,
What
I
it
don't
would
think
look
I've
like
ever
now.
seen that before.
Yeah. So, do you get a lot of use out of it?
Yes.
What was the reason
I-
behind maxing it out? Did
it's-
you need it for an event or?
I was fighting for tier 1 for a prize,
Got you. Probably.
and that's why I
Dodge.
got maxed.
Probably have to
Yeah,
be a
because I
Dodge
don't,
guy,
I
yeah.
don't have a wide body. I don't have the Charger
Yeah.
Demon.
I mean, honestly, for an
So-
RQ68, that doesn't look too bad. 3492. Really, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look that bad. And the MRI on the other side,
It-
it's not the best, but it's not bad.
Well,
Well,
it's
beats-
medium too.
It
isn't
beats
it?
quite a lot.
It's not
No, it's
medium.
low.
It's not medium.
Oh, okay.
If
Never
it
mind.
was medium, that would be insane. But yeah, is this 699 or 996?
699.
69. Oh, that'd be interesting. So 996 would be like what 32. Oh, I mean, yeah, 996 would be like 3290. Not bad, really.
Yeah, but it's not got MRA though.
No, it's in the 70s. It's not very strong. Quite sad, actually. But yeah.
Yeah.
Max out eye pace. Is that a 233 eye pace or a 323 eye pace?
That's
699 eye pace and 969 numero 9.
Good man, good man.
yep. Nice. I saw a second numero 9 waiting there too. Maybe consider 699ing that because it wins some things.
Oh, it will be 699.
Excellent. Love it.
And look at that, 2 super lights. Oh, I'm jealous. I am jealous.
That makes 2 of us.
I'm jealous of the M6 as well because I got buff. It's medium now. I know you got one recently because you
Yeah.
talked about it in the chat. So congrats on that. That's a great car.
Yeah, that got fused as well.
Oh, it's not with you anymore.
That third one.
Oh, the third
No,
one. Okay,
it
yeah,
got
the
fused.
third one. Okay, so and then 3 Evo 10s. I mean, Rocket Bunny's gonna love that if he's still in the stream. But yeah, we're gonna move on to legendaries now. Unless there was anything else you want to talk about.
Oh, yeah, that Gallardo.
Yeah.
So, I got a got enough gold and got a Lambo pack.
Okay.
That was the fourth card.
What?
You're gonna see what the fifth card was.
Oh, I think I know what it is. That's an insane pack,
Yeah.
though. That guy was
Yeah.
one of the cards I've been wanting, and it's an amazing picture as well. The snow, perfect. Definitely on my wish list. That's a great car. So yeah, I guess the
I
first
was
thing we
more
want to talk
excited
about is
about
the
that.
Quadra Spaghetti, isn't it?
Yep.
All right,
That's
take it away.
won me two. It's won me two prizes now.
Nice. What are
Or
the two
two.
prize cards?
Or it's won me a ×5 carbon, and
Okay.
it's won me. It's won me the. We'll see it in a minute. A
yeah,
certain
the
off-road,
Aston,
off-road legendary.
Oh, off-road legendary.
Yeah.
So it won you two
Oh,
prize
I know
cards
which one
and a
that
×5.
is.
Oh, and it won me the 177 as well.
Oh wow, so it actually won you a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be maxed.
Yo, love that.
And
Love that.
I'm probably gonna get a stick for it, but it is my favorite legendary.
Hey, no, you won't get stick for it. I'm gonna explain to the viewers right now. This is your favorite car, isn't it?
One of, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of your favorite cars. So you know what? Max it out. Why not? I maxed out the Demon. I maxed out the ACR. One of my favorite cars. Go for it, man. I'm fully behind that. Yeah, DB11. I know you got that from a silver screen carbon fiber, right? I remember you talked about that once.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one time I've ever bought, like, paid with my own money, bought a carbon fiber pack was that car.
Oh yeah, and speaking about your own money, you are mostly free to play, right? You've only spent like what, £5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
and-
only time when you did it, you got the DB11, which is insane. Congratulations, great car, love that. But yeah,
Thanks.
moving on, we have Audi. Oh yeah, I want to talk about the Carrera GT actually. So this was the first time Carrera GT got it. All Porsches. Do you remember much about it? How you got it and everything like that?
I remember was like one of the first lobbies I joined within the first couple of minutes.
Oh wow.
And it was when it was top 8 rather than top 10.
Yeah.
And I finished 8th, and when I checked it, there was like 50 points that were separating 8th to 40th,
Cool.
and I finished 8th.
Jeez. Yeah, that's a tough.
That's
That is
crazy.
a tough bracket. Do you remember what you used? I would assume that 911 GT3 RS was part of getting the Porsche Carrera GT.
No, that wasn't. The RSR was.
Okay,
The RSR
yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
was.
the RSR is such a good car, that one. But yeah, the
But I
Carrera
was
GT,
like-
nice car, love that.
I was like 2,000 trophies when I won that.
So that's your first prize car, right? Isn't it? I would assume it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it's a really OG one. I don't think we'll see it again because it's already came out twice, which is a bit of a shame because I'm a huge fan of that, and I would love to get the Porsche trifecta of the Carrera GT 959, 918. But I guess I'm gonna just stick with the 918 for now. 959 is always up for grabs, but who knows? One day, hopefully, I'll get it. And yeah, is that the one?
Yeah.
The Reventon right there.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yep, that was card 5 in that one Lambo pack.
And was that just from saving up, or was that from a reward?
That was saving up.
That's insane. I mean, I would love a pack like that. Reventon 4th, Gallardo. No, Reventon 5th, Gallardo 4th. I remember when I got the Reventon. That was back in January. Leo, you were there for that. That was a great time, actually.
Hey, was I? Yeah, I think I was.
going through a mental breakdown because I was going through like the past, I think, 4 or 5 months without a legendary. And then we got
You
that.
go through those. You
Yeah.
go through a mental breakdown every couple of months.
Yeah, well, I remember getting this, and then literally like 4 days afterwards, it was the Aventador SV.
That's true. I was there for that one. I
Yeah.
know for sure.
And then 4 days after that, it was the Roof CTR3, and then like a week after that, it was the Bentayga, and then the Evora, and then the February. Man, I love February. That was the best. February was like the best month for me. But yeah, so now finally we have the your top 8. Your best cars in your garage. You got any stories you want to share about
Yep.
or anything you want to say?
That SCG, I'm ashamed to say, is my only time late joining.
Ooh, is this the second or the first time?
First time.
First
So I
time. Okay,
had
so
the
this
only
was
challenge.
French Renaissance, right?
Yeah, and I won with 4 Renault Desirs in my hand.
What was the 5th?
The DS Numero 9.
Okay, it was all rain, right? I can't remember, honestly.
There
But
was 2 rain, I think.
2 rain. Okay, so the DS numero 9 would have helped a lot. Yeah. Well, how late was the late join? Was it like an hour or like 5 minutes or 5 seconds?
3 minutes, I think.
3 minutes. Okay.
It was
well,
only 5 minutes.
You know what? I'm happy it worked out for you because obviously that wasn't going to be a tier 1 hand in like a a full-on bracket. So I'm happy it worked out for you.
I
Great car.
wasn't expecting anything.
Yeah, no, I bet.
And
No, that's a great car. That's actually a really, really good car to get. Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna be having one of those, but amazing handling on that because it hits 100 at 111. So you've had a couple upgrades in that, right? Is that max handling?
Yeah, it's 339 at the moment.
Yeah, that looks like max handling because I think it hits 108 maxed out. So that's a really good one. Rivals the M8
Yeah.
GTE on handling as well. And then the 962.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
A gold ball Porsche premium pack.
Oh,
Premium?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shot to me because I remember, if you guys remember, like my first ever videos on KT Play, even before I post on YouTube, was me opening Porsche premiums with gold. I remember I spent like 50 bucks on Porsche premiums, and this was back in 2017. So I had no idea what I was doing, and I think I got like one Ultra for 50 bucks. Thinking about it now, that's like painful to think about. One of them was a Martini. But yeah, of course the Bugatti. Is that from a ceramic pack as well, or a carbon fiber?
That's from a ceramic.
From a ceramic. You've had some good luck, I would say. Some high-end cars for sure.
Well, I'd say the only cars that are from carbons is the Reventon, the Aston Martin, and the Alfa Spaghetti.
Oh wow, and everything else was just straight up ceramics. 720, 962, super. That's actually insane. That is great luck. Hey, for that, I hope you get a Chiron soon, man, for sure. But that is going to be all that we have time for. So, Luke, anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Not really. Just
Love
don't.
that. And Leo,
don't
anything?
Actually, I've got one thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Don't 996 your 12C.
Yeah, don't 996 your 12C. We all know what this is a reference to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one thing to say.
Yeah, what's up?
Do 996 your 12C if you want to be cool.
Okay, Leo.
No,
We all know you're the king of the weird stuff.
Actually, I'd say I maxed that because you said don't, like, after your specialist video, like saying about don't bother maxing it. I just decided to go max it.
Which one?
The 12C. Because it's either maxed or nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. It's either max or nothing. I didn't even realize that your 12C was maxed.
Now this guy's speaking my language. Let's go.
Yeah, you know what? I love that. You know, it's max or nothing. It truly is max or nothing. You know, with legendaries, there's a bit of leeway. Obviously, you can 1-1-1, 1-2-1. It's mostly gonna end in draws, but you know, yeah, it's definitely max or nothing, especially when it comes to tri-series and stuff. But with that said,
Yeah.
Hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, Luke, thank you so much for being the guest of honor, and Leo as well.
Oh,
thank you for being
thank you for
amazing
having me.
co-host. Oh, anytime, man. And Leo, thank you for being a co-host.
Yeah, word up. I just kind of showed up and you were like, yo, you wanna? I'm like,
Yeah, honestly, yeah, he kind of just showed up to the stream and I was
Yeah,
just
it was
like,
good
oh,
fun.
okay, sure. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you all next time. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Blossom out.